Before y'all even became a Type 1 civilization.
Good morning, everyone. How's it going? How's it going, bros? Hang on a second. We have a different type of daily to start this morning with. And then we're playing Lego Star Wars. I have an addiction. But we're so close to it being 100%ed, bro. It's so due. It's so fucking close. What's that beginning song? That is a remix of Dracula Flow by I'm Geyser. You can check him out on Twitch. He's one of my viewers. Shout out I'm Geyser. There we go. He makes remixes and original music. He done that, and he also did the remix similar to that.
I have a Type 1 civilization with my balls.
Thank you, King Kashova. Hang on. I say your name wrong literally every time. You give bits all the time, and I always say it wrong. King Kavosha. Kavosha. I gotta get it, like, locked in, man. Aye, aye. Anyway, the last time we pulled up Cookie Clicker, we ascended with, like, 500 million... With 500 million points, and I was like, that's insane to a degree that we'll never hit again, and now we have 8.5 trillion. So we're going to ascend again. I don't know if I guess I should probably buy all my upgrades that are available to me before I ascend. I don't know if I can get, like, anything else. They'll give me the achievement. That's pretty good. And then buy those as well. Okay. I wanted to get to the point where I could afford kitten strategists. But I couldn't quite get there. Yo, Finn Martins, thank you for the 16 months. I appreciate you, brother. Rockstar HQ caught fire. GTA 6 will probably be delayed further. It's okay, we can keep the epic joke of this happened before GTA 6 crying emoji. Nothing will truly end it, man. It's just a game that'll never come out, just like Silk Song, except that one actually did come out.
Almost never catch you stream.
Yeah, these early morning streams, I've been doing them a little bit more, but they're never...
UWOSLAB, when is the Cookie Clicker Earl stream?
The Cookie Clicker IRL stream. I think that my little obsession here doesn't translate well into topical content. This shit fell off ages ago. I'm just late to the game. You know? I have 50 billion? Yeah. Give me another kitten, probably. Yeah. It's gotta be kitten admins. I can change these up at some point if I decide to. And that's the final one of those that I can buy. Unshackles all beryllium tier upgrades? Sure. Tiered upgrades for farms provide an extra production? Sure. Santa final upgrade? Well, I gotta, before I go buying all the real expensive shit, I gotta make sure. That I, get all the more important stuff. I really don't have this. Oh wait, that's only available when you have a 7 in your Ascension name. Our gloves are now effective up to cursor level. That's huge, actually. We have trillions here. So we're not even close. We're not even close to having them all. We purchased that one. Kitten upgrades are 10% cheaper. Yeah, I'll take that. Each kitten upgrade boosts grandma. Each rake of milk boosts grandma? Okay. That's like almost $1 trillion, but I also feel like we don't have that much other shit to buy up. It's too early for this shit? Brother, at 8 a.m.? Look, I'm addicted to a little bit of gaming, okay? Gaming streams are early morning because they're low pressure. If I want a game, I do it first thing in the morning, and then I'm productive for the rest of the day. If I'm doing a project, then I wait because, you know, I gotta like prep for the project. You know, it's different. 1.7 trillion? Yeah, sure, why not? Holy shit. We do have further... We have further debauchery to upgrade into, then. And this guy here. Let's see. We have like 3 trillion left for upgrades. That's pretty high. We're kind of running out.
Spent at least a year 100%ing this game.
He spent a year? Well, luckily, the game that we're actually trying to... I'm just doing my dailies on this. The game we're actually trying to 100% is the, is Lego Star Wars.
Time to put you in the background as I play Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
That sounds baller. 15 trillion? And there's another one after that? Okay. I think we might be out of upgrades. I can buy the jukebox now. I don't listen to any of the music in the game, so it's literally useless. It means nothing to me. I think I've bought literally everything that I can possibly buy. So, let's go ahead and reincarnate. The important thing is the, the ridiculous amount of... Dude, wait. How do I have all the holiday ones? Hang on. Buy every upgrade? Alright, we're already... Just on malt alone, we're going insane. Then once we get some cursors going... We're gonna be, We're gonna be going kind of Fortnite crazy. I mean, we're in the octillions at this point. And this is just like base malt.
Background noise.
Currently watching it work. Good. Yo, thank you for the 1,800 bits. Good God, man. Oh, those kittens? Oh, 1.1 non-illion? Yeah, sure. Just give me all the rest of the upgrades. 1.3 non-illion. Give me another 100 cursors. And 100 grandmas. Another 100 grandmas. Another 100 grandmas. Maybe even another 100 grandmas. 100 farms. 300 farms. 300 mines. 300 factories. 300 banks. 300 temples. 10 non-illion. We're in the decillion, so... Who even gives a fuck anymore? $109 decillion. Now we're starting to get to the part where it's actually, like... harder to upgrade them. But I'll do it anyway. Buy every single upgrade. We're earning at like a ludicrous rate. Brother, you need help? It's 10 a.m. I've been staring at this thing for days being like, dude, I need to ascend. But I can't fucking do it off stream. Oh, that's a massive boost. Oh! Alright. I don't think I've ever seen this guy, the Quindecillion. Give me more cursors. Multiplies the gain by 1,000 fingers. Now it's 94% of my CPS. Yeah, as I say, although those 1,000 finger multipliers do like actual insane tier work. Get that one too. A pizza is not a cookie. Star Wars Lego 2 looks a little different. I think that I should legally be allowed to beat chatters who say shit like this with a hammer. 12 minutes into the stream, you're coming in being like, why haven't you started the stream that the title is on? Dude, I'm doing a dailies, man. I'm doing my fucking dailies. Let me do my dailies, then I'll get into the grind. Also, trust me, bro, I want to play Lego Star Wars. That's why I'm streaming, because this is not the only stream for today. My ass is going to be live again later, playing... Or not playing anything, sorry. My ass is gonna be live again later building stupid machines on Twitch.tv. We're mostly just leveling these up for the hell of the game, if we're being honest. Because then we get all these upgrades. Yeah, buy every single one. Thank you. And he means the game category? I'm well aware he means the fucking game category. I'm telling you, I shouldn't have to be in a different game category for 15 minutes to do my dailies at the beginning of the stream, man. Trust me, bro. I'm gonna be in the proper category. You don't gotta come after my ass like this. Alright. Sacrifice the prisms. Activate prism, which doubles our CPS. Give me some chocolate. Okay. Then give me 100 of everything I just traded down. Two-week ban, people will bring up category. I get if I'm like 30 plus minutes in the wrong category. I understand it. But like, dude, the stream just started. I'm very obviously doing my dailies in an idle game. Let me do my dailies and then we'll get to the part that's actually that you're here for, man. I do all these on stream. I don't know why, I guess. Do people really care? Probably not that much. Probably not that much, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, hang on. We gotta do Christmas. We gotta do the Christmas season. Because this is actually like mad malt. And then fucking buy all of these. Also that one. Yeah, that's actually insane. We're going crazy. This is the majority of my CPS, so it makes sense to invest in that one. Alright, there we go. And, yeah, sure, bro. Quindecillion? We'll buy up all our other malts while we're at it. Alright. This should have us churning well enough in the meantime that we can just run this in the background. Let's get our actual game that we're here to play up and running. Holy fuck, my mug is tangled in the... My mug is tangled in the, the cable for my controller here. Hang on, hang on. Oh, fuck. I forgot I got ployed into playing Nubby's Number Factory, and it fucked my screen resolution up. Do you like chocolate milk or strawberry milk? More of a chocolate milk guy myself. We only have a limited number of things left to do in this game. We have the Episode 4 Super Story, which I'm going to tell you right now, I was originally like, oh, let's knock that one out, but then I realized if we knock out the Episode 4 Super Story, then it's basically just going to be... If we knock out the Super Story... then it's gonna be like, all right, guys, get ready. We gotta 100% this. Let's start grinding for money. Let's start I'm turning self-destruct off. That shit is annoying. Time to play a bunch of levels we've already played to grind for cash so that we can buy the remaining upgrades. It's like, that's not a fun finale, you know. For the showmanship, I think that the last thing we should do is the original movie's Super Story. The Super Stories are such rage bait. So we're done entirely with these guys. With 5 and 6. The only one that we have one missing brick on is New Hope, and it's because we haven't done the Super Story. Right now, though, we need money. We need money. This is maybe the most money grindable level of all time. So let's play it. A lot easier to get money after that. Lego Indiana Jones is next. Was that on the GameCube, or was that... because I played it on the Wii. But I can't remember if... okay, I'm remembering how fucking loud this game is now. Let me turn desktop audio down a bit. Let me turn my own audio feed down a bit. Da-da-da. Me and my siblings had it for the Wii as well. I think it might have been, yeah, I think it might have been a Wii title. Does this have that much money in it, or is it just... I know there's a mini kit in here. Well, I realize now none of these things are destructible, that it was probably just for the mini kit. Love the couch co-op. The couch co-op in this is fun. It's actually, like, pretty great. When I originally played it, it was me and my brother, and we were both kids playing it, so... I replayed it here, mostly just for the nostalgia factor, but... It's also just a pretty fun little game. There's definitely some, like, shit-ass design on account of it just being old. Also, for some reason, all the high-earning levels are, like, early on. Like, all the ones where you can bank studs, like I'm playing this one to get as much money as I can. They're all in the episode 4 for whatever reason. Remember playing with my dad on the Xbox 360? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Does this do anything? Does it give me money? Yeah, it does give me money. Come on! Oh, baby. Hey on, bro, I'm getting money. Leave me alone. Every game has some shit-ass design. Yeah. Dude. Dude! Out of the way. Alright. New cookie clicker update looks sick. Oh, you're never happy, are you? A funny game to watch Slab play would be any of the Armored Core games. I don't know. I feel like I don't have the chops for Armored Core. But maybe I'm like... Maybe I'm wrong. Dance for a streamer boy. Bro, take a joke. Dude, I did. It's literally... What do you want me to respond to the joke with? Of course I'm gonna go, come on, man. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Double score zone. Holy shit. That scared the shit.
That's when it hit him. 6, 7.
You fucker.
Have my prime sub again, funny science man.
That Doom voice kicked in, and at first I thought it was in the fucking game. I was like, holy shit, dude. What the fuck is this? I thought I was having an episode.
Zabadino dance Gabazoo Yabatabi UWOSLAB Kabayo Abadu Zabadino dance.
Dodo, thank you for that 28 months. Aye, man. You've been around here a while. Toto's the guy that made the UO dance emote, for anyone who's wondering. For anyone curious. Oh, I literally can just blow this up and go past it. With the 2x score, I should be able to get like 400, 500k studs on this level. By my guesstimations. Just given what the score you can get without any is. Wait, if I don't build the walker, there's not another walker in here? Damn, son. Alright. I wish Lego Star Wars was my job. Living the dream over here. Lego Star Wars is my job. The project we have for tonight is really, it's
already been 15 months. Keep up the great work.
It's really stupid, but I'm looking forward to it a lot. I wish Lego Star Wars was real. The stun multipliers are completely broken. I mean, they take so long to get. I'm literally done with everything else in the game. And all I've got to do now is farm money to buy all the stun multipliers. So like, yeah, they're broken, but also they're so in game that it doesn't really matter. You know? I've only got one multiplier right now. I remember when I first played the game, I was certain there was a mini kit that came out of this light, because this light doesn't give studs, and it's like, it like glows green, but it's not green. Like, it's fucked up looking, right? And I was like, oh, there has to be something with that. Turns out, no, I think they just put it in there like that for some reason. $6 mil for 4x. Yeah, because what are we at right now? I guess I'll find out when we... Or no, it doesn't show my total studs on the top of the screen, does it? Like, we're at like 4 million and something. So I just gotta farm a couple levels. Then I'll get the 4x malt. And then we also need to do the bounty hunter missions. Which means I need to buy all the bounty hunter characters. Because that's the only way you can do them. Pull up Brigand Lego. Who up picking they brick? There's a lot of ones to be picked up randomly here, too. Breaking my shit. Ah. We fun to watch Slab watch around in Gmod. I used to play Gmod pretty decently. Me and my brother would play it. And we wouldn't like play any of the structured games really. We would mostly just dick around it. It was basically Roblox of yesteryear. Where you just kind of would go into worlds and then mess around, and we had all these weapon packs. I do remember we had a weapon pack that had a nuke in it. And if you detonated the nuke, it would kill literally everyone in the entire, like, level. Of any level that you were in. And I have no idea what they were thinking adding that. Because we had to get rid of the entire pack because we would just try to annoy each other by nuking the entire world. Dude, they just money stack this level. Look how fucking money maxed this whole thing is. Well, that one didn't give any. The other ones gave like so much cash, and that one's just like, yeah. I had a Godzilla game where they gave you a nuke that you could use to lure Godzilla, and if you detonated it, it would just auto-fail the level. That's awesome. Yeah, hang on. What am I doing fighting people? I'm here to get money. There is like something therapeutic about it. I mean, it's why I wanted to do. It's why I started doing this as a early morning stream. Because, like, there is, like... The Lego games are kind of chill, in a way. Even when they're kind of stressing me out with the time trial shit. At their core, they're a game about collecting things. Dude, get this fucking creature out of here. Is this how you do this? There we go. Leave me alone! My brother and I would roll around as a droidecas. Oh, in the Complete Saga, or in the original. We never had Complete Saga. We had original, and we had this one. Because we bought them when they came out. And then when they came out with Complete Saga, it was like, yeah, we could get that, but it's literally the same game that we've like already played, right? But I think most people have played Complete Saga. Because a lot of people keep coming into this stream and being like, why are you playing this one? And the answer is, because a lot of the prequel levels are not very fun. And I wanted to try to 100% the game, which it looks like we're gonna actually be able to do. But I didn't want to have to play all the lame prequel levels in order to 100% it. Are we for real? Are we dead ass right now? Oh wait. Wait. I haven't gone in the thing. This is like the place to get money. The pod race level. The pod race level is hell, man. There's a lot of hell levels. As much as I complain about the ship levels in this game, they got nothing on the ship levels in the original one. They like improved them from that one to this one. And they're still pretty shitty in this one. Dude, I told you we'd be able to net $500,000 in this level. Just watch me. Look at this shit, man. They're giving you... Oh, baby, it's free money. Hang on. Fuck the pod race level. Everyone knows that was like the Giga Suck level, I feel like. It was just kind of a... it was a universally known constant. Everyone fucking hated the pod race level. I can tell you right now, definitively, now that I've played this one so recently, I can tell you that I'm pretty sure the worst level is Hoth, is the Hoth level in episode 5. I don't think any of the other ship levels are as bad. That is the definitive bad ship level. Dude, when we're done with this game, there's gonna be a hole in my soul. What are we gonna play at? Like, yeah. We'll do like some intermittent other shit. What could we possibly play after that fills this role? I guess we can play Lego Indiana Jones. We can play the other Lego level, other Lego games rather. We're 1.3 million away. Probably gonna have to grind a few more levels. Am I the only one subber? No, there's other subs in the chat. What are you talking about, bro? Yeah, actually, what I should do is I should replay this game, but it's the Game Boy Advance version. It's the Game Boy Advance version, which is nothing like this one. let's do this one has a lot of coin. Lego Batman was fire. I never played Lego Batman or Lego Harry Potter. Honestly, I'm gonna be dead ass. I don't care about Lego Batman. Because I don't care. I was gonna say I don't care about Batman, but I'd be down to play Lego Harry Potter. But even then, I don't really care about Harry Potter. I just feel like it's a more definitive set of movies to play through. But maybe I'm wrong. We're on our real baby maxing grind set. I'll check our cookie clicker output after this, too. Which day was it last week where we played Peggle and Cookie Clicker and that was it? I think it was Wednesday, because I was afraid I was going to finish this game. Oh, how naive I was. Holy shit, okay. This one I'm pretty sure only has so much money because they wanted to demonstrate how destructible the levels are. Which makes sense. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah! Oh wait, this is the one where you have to open all the hatches to get the max score. Okay, I'm right to remember that this is a high score one. Have you seen the guy who's trying to make his own suit by making... Wait, what? His own bat suit by making his own armor compound? What the fuck? Like a working, like, Batman armor? Is he gonna, like, go out and punch hobos with it? Like, is that the end goal? It is kind of wild with, like, how popular superheroes are that we've never really had. The world has very few actual vigilantes. Dude, you're able to blow up the tiny force perspective crate. I didn't know that. Like, I don't know. I would have thought at this point, more people would, like, invent, like, a superhero OC and then go out and try to, like, shoot a drug dealer and then get shot themselves. It'd be disastrous. I just would have thought someone would have done it, you know? Hang on, hang on, hang on. There are studs down here. Slab UWOS could be a guy in the Max Rebo fans. Dude, I need to find my old Star Wars encyclopedia that I had when I was a kid. That shit had crazy, like, random lore that I'm pretty sure they made up for the encyclopedia. Maybe there's a richer lore set than I'm giving Star Wars credit for, but, like, it'd be it'd be like Gruck Ballchoke was actually this background character in the one episode of, this one part of episode 3, and, you know, he actually had a family back home that was waiting for him, and it's like, dude, you bullshitted all of this. George Lucas was not in the lab. Like, hang on, let me draw up some lore for this random ass guy. I mean, there was the Seattle Samurai. Okay, see, I knew by saying there's never been a vigilante, that's how I get you guys to inform me on some vigilantes. You're getting fucking played here. The Glup Shido post hit the Star Wars community like a truck. I've said it before, but the best thing about it is that it has the word shit in it, so Disney can never try to make like a real like callback character to try to be like, hello fellow kids, look, we are hip with the memes. They'll forever be subservient to fucking Glup Shido. And that's the best part of all. They will never have Glup Shido. They can never be him. They can never have him. They can never claim him. I think this just is a thing for a mini kit. But it gave me studs, so it doesn't matter. Fast Force makes this not suck nearly as much. Oh man, it's maybe one of the best upgrades. Chekhov's tractor. We're gonna continue banking until morale improves. Dexter Jetster is peak already. They didn't need Glup Shido. Nah. The world needs a Glup Shido. Dexter Jester is a real guy. Or it's a real character, rather. He's not a literal guy. He's like an alien with 6 arms. He plays plot significance because despite, like, the Camino clone army being, like, presumably, like, this massive conspiracy, the likes of which have never been seen in the Republic, for some reason, this random guy that runs a 1950s American-style diner in Coruscant knows about it. Or no, he doesn't know about the clone army. He knows that it's a saber dart. I'm trying to remember my lore here. He's Obi-Wan's diner friend. Yeah. Honestly, people make fun of that. I'm actually down with that. The entirety of Star Wars is already... Star Wars is just World War II in space. So it's like... It's like, you know, you can't be ragging the, like... stylistic choices in this way. I feel like it's unfair. You know it was a bounty hunter weapon. Yeah. I don't think he knew it was Jango Fett's. That'd be, like, psychotic. Ah, yes, I know this one. There's gotta be, like, a billion bounty hunters. What is what? You never get a scale for this in Star Wars, and I know it's because it's not real science fiction, so you don't need to hit me with that one. But like, what is the fucking population of the universe? Of the Star Wars universe? Because it leads to the point where if most people have faster than light travel, then like, there probably is like 1 billion bounty hunters. If there's like, you know, a quadrillion population. Okay, I think I've gotten all of these. I think I've milked these for all they're worth. That one's not letting me in. They have to go all the way back. Holy shit. How far through did I go? There we go. What do you mean not real sci-fi? People always like to point out that Star Wars is not like true sci-fi. Not true sci-fi in the sense that like it's mostly like common story, but it's told in space. It's in a space setting. Whereas something like, I don't know, something like Star Trek is like more like a sci-fi setting, because there's like, it tries to be like Alien. I don't know, man. I'm not the one who like snobs about this. I'm just saying, don't hit me with that, because I know what's coming up. I think maybe the entire construct was invented by Star Trek fans to snob about how their franchise is better than Star Wars. But I've seen clips from those new Star Trek shows that they've been coming out with, so they gotta shut the fuck up about this snobbery, because they ain't got the sauce that they used to. The Expanse is the only real sci-fi. Also, taking place, like, on Earth doesn't mean that it's not sci-fi. I don't know. I don't really know what the snobbery is. I just know I've been subject to it. I do not understand the point. I just know that I've heard it before. Okay, I've made like a decent amount of stud on this level. So it's justifying its existence. Oh my gosh. I don't think any of these do anything. Okay, that one gave me money, so it's worth something. Sci-fi that tries to be realistic always ends up corny and dated. Fantasy is better than sci-fi. I don't know if that's entirely true, though. Like, there's something to, like, ones that are based a little more topically.
Don't get in here as much as I want, but keep the subs flowing because I enjoy the content when I can. Thank you, funny science man.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Money Bottoms. And thanks for popping in this morning on the now not so rare early morning stream. The not so rare but still uncommon early morning stream. They'll probably become more uncommon once I'm no longer, either if my sleep schedule gets fucked up again and I start waking up at like noon to 1 p.m. or once I'm done with Lego Star Wars. And I no longer have this strong desire to play this game every morning. Oh, that's where the mini kit would be. It is like fucked up and evil to have a mini kit that's just like, yeah, you better fucking use the force on every one of these hatches, you idiot. But me, the fucking scrounger, was already doing that, so. Force Unleashed after this, it doesn't have the sauce. I'm sorry to hit you with it, because I know that some people are a big fan of it. It doesn't have the sauce. Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, maybe, because that has the sauce. Force Unleashed just doesn't quite have it. But I'm gonna be real, when I played Force Unleashed, unironically, I played it on I played it on my laptop as a PC game. My laptop was an Intel i3 machine, which literally did not have like a dedicated GPU. I had only played older games on it, but I didn't realize that like you had to actually check the specs of your computer to see if you could play modern PC games. So I got Force Unleashed. I think it was Force Unleashed 2, actually. I got Force Unleashed 2 and was really excited to play it. I got it for Christmas, I think. And I put it on my laptop, and that shit ran, like, it just straight up, like, barely ran. I go and I crank all the graphics settings down. Literally the lowest graphics setting for every single thing. And then, and that allowed it to run, like, at about 5 FPS. I'm not exaggerating at all. It was, like, 5 frames a second, but it ran at speed, at least. It wasn't running at, like it was in slow, like, or at least not as much, like it was in slow motion. So, I played the entirety of Force Unleashed 2 at 5 frames a second. Literally, like, the whole fucking game. I played, oh wait, I could've just jumped over that. I played at this dog shit frame rate. The computer was begging for death. Dude, I actually got a slight boost by putting it on top of one of those. I had one of those pads that had fans in it that were popular like 10 years ago. What am I being real? It was like 15, 20 years ago at this point. Literally, it boosted the FPS slightly when you played it on the fan pad. I'm not even kidding. Dude, get out of the way. Bro, chill. I'm fucking forcing right now. Dude, I'm trying to farm cash. I need to buy the fucking stud upgrade. You don't get it, Mom. Can you leave me alone? Do. Wait, what is this room? I'm forcing my shit. Oh. It's a pretty good little bit. Hang on a second. We're still on that fucking stud grind set. Wait, I think I already did those. No! No! Alright, let's see how it is. This is a lie. He does not need 6 to 7 million studs. I need 6 to 7... Haha, 6, 7. Ha! Wait, that's literally the only reason you said that. Motherfucker, I'm getting bamboozled by it, and I'm the one that instigates it half the time. Oi, oi. 6 or 7. Guys, you're not gonna believe what funny thing he said. Oh my gosh. I had to count to 2 after. They called me unethical because I killed the stormtroopers who were clearly just chilling in a bathtub, but you have to understand they would have done it to me in a heartbeat. New meme, guys. 6-1. Two bros chilling in a hot tub. Alright, we're in the 5 millions now. We're in the 5 millions now. We need another... We could just play Maz Eisley Spaceport twice and get enough to buy the 4X. Oh, man. Bro, forgot how many frames were in the R2 interaction and didn't get the timing right. It's over. It's fucked up. It's no fun if you just play the same one over and over again, even if it's the most optimal. I think this one has a decent amount of studs. Like, basically all the episode 4 ones. Oh, my tea's going cold, bro. Guys, I may have been influenced into a purchase. Maybe the most egregious purchase I've made in a while. But it sounds so enticing because I drink tea and coffee like all the time. I make at least one of those every morning. Often more than one. Because right now I've got 2 mugs in front of me, 1 tea, 1 coffee. Don't at me on that one. My point is though, I saw this thing. Apparently, it's more popular in like Japan and China, where they're kind of T-maxing. But there's this device that isn't a. It's not really a kettle, like directly, but it's like a hot. It's like a kettle that keeps the water hot all the time. So it heats it up, but it's in like this vacuum insulated chamber, and it's able to keep it at like near boiling temperatures without using a whole lot of power. So basically, the minute you go and if you're like, oh, I want tea, you just put the tea in the thing, and then you put the cup under it, and boom, instant hot water. This sounds silly. Those things are awesome. That's what I'm saying. I was like, hang on, that kind of goes crazy. Also, you can use it like, oh, I want to make like some pasta. Oh, easy, bro. I can fill my pot with boiling water from this always boiling thing, and then we're already halfway there. I press the button on my electric kettle. Okay, look, man, I have an electric kettle. So don't be, like, coming at me snobbing about that. But, like, just think, okay. Okay. I know you're gonna be like, dog, can you really not just wait? But, like, this morning, I go, like, okay, let's get some coffee. I've washed the French press the night before. I put the kettle on. Or, first, I take the kettle, which is out of water, because filling it with more water is a disadvantage. It makes it take longer to heat up the more water is in it. So you don't want to fill it with the next day's worth of water, because you're just wasting resources at that point. So I take it, I fill it with filtered water under the little like filter nozzle. Takes like maybe a minute or so. Then I put the kettle on to heat to 195 Fahrenheit, which is just under boiling. I don't know what it is Celsius. Probably like 95 Celsius if I had to guess. If I had to guess. But I put it on to go to just under boiling. Wait. Come down here. My computer had restarted overnight. I start opening the tabs again. Because I was like, ah, shit, it closed all my tabs, and I had, like, shit that I wanted to make this week, like, on tab, so now I gotta find them again. So I started doing that, and I was like, okay, let me go back up. The kettle should be ready by now. And then the kettle was ready, and then I pour it in, and then I wait for the thing to seep. And then I come down and get the coffee. And it's like, is it that hard? No, not really at all. It's maybe the most first world problem of all time, but the whole time I was like, dude, but what if I could just put the coffee in the French press and then hit a little button and it dispenses already hot water into there? Do you think I'm crazy for this? Anyway, I bought a $200 water boiler. And I'm gonna see if it's worth it. If it's not worth it, then I'll send it back. But man, if it doesn't seem like the most, like, nice luxury purchase of all time right now. I very rarely buy things for myself that aren't for a stream. This is like maybe the first thing I bought for myself in like a year or so. At least the first thing I've bought for myself that's over like $100. Huge waste of power to constant keep it? Not really. So that was the thing that I was doing research on. Because I was like, I don't want to pay for this thing to be running. But basically, you can set it to have a timer so that it keeps it hot basically while you're awake, but then it doesn't while you're asleep. But even then, it's only like... It's like 10 watts or something to like keep it on. It's less than my computer draws in standby, that's for sure. By like a pretty considerable amount. It's mostly because it uses one of those vacuum insulated things like those good thermoses. And if you ever had one of those vacuum thermoses, you know that you can keep water hot. I've put boiling water in one of those and had it like still near boiling like 4 hours later. So I'm guessing it's leveraging that pretty heavily. Yeah, I have a Hello Kitty Zojirushi boiler. Yeah, okay, I got the Zojirushi, but it's the one that's black and stainless steel because it matches the other things on my countertop. And I don't know, man, maybe I'm becoming a boomer. Now I'm starting to care about things matching on the countertop. Hang on, wait. Everything good in here? Hot water heaters keep water hot all the time and peeps be okay with that for some reason? That's what I'm saying, man! Literally, like, the hot water tank in your house keeps shit hot all the time. It's just not instant because it's gotta travel, like, all the way to your... all the way through to your pot. Also, it's not keeping it as hot as this thing. Not quite. There is a pretty considerable difference, because I brew tea and coffee at 195 Fahrenheit. It did say it takes like twice the wattage if you want to keep it at 205 instead of 195. Like there's like an exponential ramp up if you want it that much hotter. Have you seen the coffee tea being heated in sand? Oh, the Turkish coffee? Yeah, I have seen that. I've also seen the salt frying, which is kind of a similar vibe. I like Greedo. He's my favorite. What happens if you knock it over? What happens if I knock what over? The water heater? I don't know. I probably spill hot water everywhere. The Super Story, these levels, this and the one after this, on the Super Story are gonna suck solely because of all the, like, oh, you better get the helmet and then not get hit. Or you're gonna lose the helmet. That didn't even, like, give me anything. Holy shit. Terrazy timing. Thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate you. I should go through and, I think I've thanked the subs as they've come in, but just to make sure I didn't miss anyone, I'll go through afterward. I'll go through after this level's over. Double score zone, baby. Alright, yeah, there's like enough coin on this level. There's not gonna be enough to... Is it gonna give me, like... Here, give me money. Okay. Oh! For some reason. When is Father's next project stream? Literally tonight. Literally tonight. In... yeah, like 8 hours from now, bro. I'm debating. I think I'm gonna make tonight's stream a sponsored stream. Because I have Boot Dev wanted to renew their sponsor. And they like being put in front of things that have programming aspects. And there is a microcontroller in this project that we're doing tonight. So I think it might be a good candidate for it. Also, I like Boot Dev. They're a good sponsor to get renewed on. How long do you have to wait to get hot water after filling it back up? What, like in the tank? Well, the tank is like 5 quarts, so you're not filling it up very often. But it takes a while to, like, heat up. From nothing. A kettle is faster if you... If that thing is empty, then the kettle is faster. By a considerable margin. But the idea is that you keep it full so that it's not ever empty. We're scrounging every fucking stud we can get, bro. That's it? Yeah, there's not much more to be had in this level, I fear. Always lovely when a sponsor likes your stuff and comes back. Yeah, I know, and Boot Dev is like, it's a very respectable... It's a very respectable sponsor. I appreciate that they want to work with me again, because they have a pretty cool, deal. For what it's worth, I tend to not take sponsors unless I would use the service myself. The only one that I take that's, like, questionable is Temu, but, like, I do use that service myself. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't. Alright, we got like... Alright, 5.25 million. We need 700 something thousand. I use Code Academy to learn Java. Yeah. Well, that's the idea is Boot Dev, like, gamifies it. I'm not playing fucking Hoth Battle. Escape from Echo Base. Are any of these nearly as good to farm coin? Dagobah certainly isn't. Cloud City Trap. I don't think so. Betrayal over Bespian? I don't think so either. Maybe like the Ewok level in episode 6? Dude, you gotta stop adding me. It blocks your fucking comment. If you at me, it automatically hard blocks you because I don't want people trying to at me all the time. Battle of Endor. Jedi Destiny. Maybe Battle of Endor. When I have heats a measured cup of water to boiling, the steam pushes the water out of the spout. That's very, like... That's elegant, isn't it? You know, the wild thing is, people always talk about this. They're always like, the kettles in the US aren't as good because of the voltage difference. The wild thing is that the way heating elements are designed, you could make one that heats as fast on 120 as on 240. It would just cost more, so no one does it. Because people expect kettles to be cheap. And heats marginally faster, I guess, isn't a good enough selling point. Okay, this would give me some money. I like vaguely remember this level having a lot of money in it, but I might be completely off in every way. Otherwise, we're just gonna fucking play Mos Eisley Spaceport over and over again. Because we're like almost there, man. Once we have the 4x score malt, we're well on our way to buying all the items. Buying all the characters becomes trivial once you have a couple score malts under your belt. The targeting, bro. Come on, bro. They ain't gonna do it to me, are they? Honestly, this is like for a mini kit. It's probably not worth it for like the few studs of currency. Just increase the voltage to 240 and you're good. Easy, bro. Easy clap. The wild thing is that we do have 240 volt service in American homes. We have 240 volt service, but we only use it for, like, stove. For what it's worth, it's a lot more efficient on low voltage stuff, which is, like, the majority of modern appliances. Or maybe not appliances, but a lot of the things that you'd be plugging into the wall are low voltage. So you're stepping 120 down into like 12 volt DC. Did you see the Technology Connections video where he cooked up a kettle to a car charger? No, I didn't see that one. I do like Technology Connections though. He's an interesting fella. Dude, why does it never use the force on the thing that gives me money and instead, like, gives my, the player 2 testicular torsion instead? We need to convince Disney to canonize the... Why does Darth Vader not simply crush his balls? Hypothetical. Because, like, dude, I feel like it's a plot hole. If you can force grab and twist something. I'm just saying, I think the Empire would have won if they employed slightly brutaler tactics. He popped the end off the original cable. I mean, it's just a heating element, so... They're naturally force resistance. The midi-chlorians are stored in the balls. I just think it's something that they should address, similar to how in Minions lore, after they establish that the Minions follow whoever the biggest villain is, and then everyone online was like, where were they in the 1940s, bro? Then when they came out with Minions 2, they had to canonize that they were, like, frozen underground or something. so that people wouldn't ask the question. Anyway, I think Star Wars should have to do a similar thing with the ball twist question. I think the allegations need to be addressed. Oh wait, hang on. Where were you during the 40s? I was like a subset, like pre-sperm. I wasn't even remotely around, bro. Despite what people think, I wasn't alive in that long ago. Why do you slide off the button? Alright. There we go. More coin. I think this level is not gonna have nearly as much coinage as I wanted it to. It's funny they avoid that by freezing them. Like, yeah, we're not gonna deal with this. It's funny that everyone was asking that, and then in the next movie they immediately like addressed it without addressing it. Like, damn, yeah, you got a point. What were they doing, bro? You can check out the photonic induction 10-second toaster, too. You know, I've thought about doing... I didn't realize that he did that. I've seen a lot of photonic induction videos, but I don't think I've seen the 10-second toaster. I have considered doing a build that's basically, like, boiling water as fast as possible, or, like, toasting as fast... Like, cooking something as fast as possible. Where you basically... get like a superheated chamber or something. Something immensely impractical, but it would be like fun. It would be fun for a bit. Dude, it literally disappeared. Putting popcorn in lava would be the fastest. What, way to cook popcorn? I was gonna say, it would probably involve that, that, like, mini foundry that I have if I was doing a fastest way to cook something. Also considering doing, like, some kind of, like, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids style breakfast contraption, but I feel like that's a little too old-styled for me at this point. That's like shit that I used to be building back when I started streaming. Not to deny that they're fun. What was that? Dude, fucking... Why did he not go in there? There we go. Is that it? Oh no, wait, I think I can also get over to this part. Status? The Rube Goldberg breakfast maker. Dude, there is like... I don't know, man. There's a charm to the Rube Goldberg devices. I used to do that shit all the time. And it fell off. Can I even get... No, they can't. Hang on. Yeah, it expects you to do both of these. Bro, can you do the other one? I can hear him. There we go. They're always cool. They never get old. Combined steam oven microwave. What's a steam oven? Is that like a... What is a steam oven? Ah, shit. Ah, I'm not going back up there. Oh my gosh. Jump up the damn ladder. It's unfortunate that today it's mostly just the grindy part. But I didn't want to end with the grindy part. I feel like that's less fun. It's more, we'll end with the super story. Because the super story kind of sucks, but it's at least like an event, right? Throw a toaster in a bathtub to cook meat. It would just short it out and like blow the breaker. Realistically. Realistically, in a modern GFCI world, you're not getting electrocuted with a toaster in the bathtub. They don't make that shit like they used to, is all basically what I'm saying. Not if you hold a breaker. I love how many people just don't understand how things works. They'll repost, the amount of times you see it reposted with that breaker with like the paper clip on it that's holding it up, and people are like, "Lol, he about to start a house fire with this." Like, you realize that the breaker trips internally, right?
To wake up in it, toss this also called that the steamers, hottest steamers, combination steam convection ovens, or simply combo.
What the fuck?
All tall, yeah, there's no biz that exasperates ties and understand the convection ovens and if they constant.
All right. Protolactor, thank you for the bits. Sleeper agent awoken phrase. I like that you had Kanye say it for no reason whatsoever. For no reason in particular. Alright, dude, it is good that we already got this super story out of the way. Because this would... this one sucked. This one was rough. Is there like... Wait. Oh, wait. You get out... Dude, don't fucking put me in the Ewok's body. I'm like, how do you get up here? Oh. You walk the walker. The walker. Hi from YouTube. Welcome in. Welcome in, Cuckfather. Unique username you got there, brother. Get away from me. We're just doing a little Monday morning gaming before we do our project stream tonight. You know how it'll be. What's the worst injury you've received doing influencer projects? Okay, genuine question. What is an influencer project? You just mean on stream? The worst injury I've gotten on stream was when I stood up too fast and threw my back out for like 2 weeks. But that's probably not the actual question you're asking. You're probably asking, what's the worst injury you've sustained from doing a project? And that is that I burned my leg really bad when I made the the bicycle, but it's got truck mods. Loss of voice in the subathon? That actually did. You know what? You're actually right. That should count. That should count as the worst injury, because that burn was fairly incidental. But the subathon, my throat hurt every single day. Holy fuck! Leave me alone, dude. Dude. I forgot, there's a lot of money in here. We're probably gonna get $250,000 out of this level, which ain't bad, but it's no Maz Eisley spaceport with like over $500,000. So we'll probably just play that one again after this and get the remaining, because what were we short? We were short about 750,000, and then once we have that, we'll have all we need for this. Surprised you didn't get you didn't get sick smoking the Chinese herbs. I'm pretty good about making sure that stuff that I do on stream isn't going to make me sick. Even now, like, because I've been streaming way more in the last couple days than I normally do. And my main thing that I'm making sure is that I don't fry my voice. I've streamed more in the last, like, week or two than I normally do in a whole month. Mostly just because I don't normally stream that much. I've always been like quality over quantity, or at least I like to think that I am. Where every stream is a high effort project, but I wasn't. Only recently did I start doing these gaming streams, where it's like I'm just gonna dick around and chat with you guys. But I kind of like doing this more, if I'm being real, than every single stream being a project stream. There's also the whole thing where it's like technically better, because like Twitch wants you to stream a lot. But the way that I stream, I can't stream a lot because projects take so long to plan. But when I'm doing the same amount of projects, so I'm not losing any of my project streams, but then I'm also doing a few little casual gaming streams, I feel like that's a pretty good compromise. I don't know. I don't do a lot of the fucking, like, meta shit, though, for streaming. I just gotta do what I want. I just gotta do what I want, and that's it. Sometimes it works in my favor, sometimes it doesn't. I enjoy the early stuff, even if not my games. I mean, like, no harm in it, right? Also, Soy, welcome in. That's how I think about it. The only way I would be disadvantaged by doing these early streams is when sponsors are trying to negotiate rates for sponsored streams, and then they're like, well, your average viewers actually aren't that good. And I'll be like, yeah, but that's because I'm getting like half of them because I'm streaming Star Wars Lego 2 for 3 hours on a Tuesday morning. But, fuck those guys. I want to stream my fucking Lego game, bro. Dude? Alright, there we go. And there's one more, but it's in the other room. I don't think... I'm not gonna actually do this because this doesn't give me any money. That's why so many streamers have a second channel. Literally, yeah. That's why I have a second YouTube channel. For Twitch, I don't really care about min-maxing as much. But for YouTube... YouTube is what funds the projects, so I care a little more about them giving me a hard time on those. Dude, wait. Oh, wait. I think it's just disabled. I thought it would explode. At some point, I'm gonna run out of the old archive. Of stuff for YouTube. But until then, I will keep uploading old ass streams that are now edited for the modern audience. YouTube feels like the main thing. YouTube is the one where I have to worry about it being able to make money. And now Twitch, I can just fuck around. Twitch is for fun. I get to just focus on the fun side of this when I'm streaming. And on YouTube, I have to do more of the fucking min-maxing shit just because of the nature of the beast. You know. The nature of Mr. Beast. And his effect on the YouTube algorithm. The rare gift sub drop. I don't sub beg on Twitch. I try to listen. I really appreciate how many of you guys support my stuff directly. But I do try to run my entire thing without needing people to directly give me money. Because I don't want to have to ever ask for it. Like, if I base my entire thing on that, then if it's, like, a little short, then I have to be like, guys, I need, can we get this many subs? I'm kind of... I'd like to do some more projects. Like, I don't want to have to do that. I would much rather get my bread from sponsors and ad rev on YouTube, just because, I don't know, you guys can just skip sponsors and ad reads if you don't want to watch them. But it seems less intrusive. Beg like DSP. I don't want to get to that point, man. Maybe one day I'll be so washed that I'll have to, but because it happens to everyone. Well, it doesn't happen to everyone. It happens to a lot of people. But I'm not at that point now, so I'm not gonna do it. That said, I do appreciate the people that support this. I've got so many subs. I've got like the most subs I've ever had on Twitch outside of the subathon. It's even more than I have previous years' subathons. So, like, shit, man. I'm queuing up some crazy stuff for next month because of that. I don't know when it will fully come to fruition, but I'm planning a stream that is gonna be like, it's gonna be a pretty big budget stream. But I think it'll be really fun. And it'll either get started. Oh wait, hang on, there's a bounty hunter thing. Hang on, there might be money. There might be studs over there. Huge investment. Some things it's easy for me to justify the quote-unquote investment. It feels silly to call it an investment when it's me buying like stupid shit for a project, but that is how it be. Oh wait, no, I don't need that. Never mind. I thought that was. I forgot how the level. I forgot how the level was. Oh my gosh, dude. I think that thing gives, like, basically nothing. Yeah, sure, I'll go up here for more money. Hang on. There we go. Dude! Lay off! I'm investing, he says, while buying 300 matches for the phosphor. Please, that wouldn't be a high-budget stream. Guys, I've got an epic joke for you in the chat. You're not gonna believe this. Guys, what if you suggested... Guys, what if you suggest... You're not... It's so funny. It's so funny, you're not gonna believe it. What if you recommended that the streamer makes, get this, meth? Wouldn't that be so fucking funny? And the best part is, I don't think he's ever heard it before. The best part about the joke is that it's super original. I can't believe I got any of that. I thought for sure it was over, bro. No one's ever suggested it. We're all going to clap.
I'm still sub to the world's best gaming streamer.
TV Hero. Thank you for the Prime resub. I appreciate you. Man, who is it? Hang on a second, actually. Let me go through my receipts, because I'm realizing that there's a bit that's been... Oh, motherfucker. There's a bit that's been stacked up here. Hang on. I keep forgetting to do them in between. Ryan McEdgelord, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate ya. X Cleborp, thank you for the 2 months. MLG Pro, thank you for the bits. Phantom the Cat, thank you for the hella bits. I thanked you already, but I'll do it again. User Duwang, thank you for the bits. Redmer, thank you for the 5 months of Prime. Appreciate you. Mr. Moneybottoms, thank you for those 9 months. Color Red, I think I missed you. Thank you for the 15 months. Holy cannoli. J-Man, thank you for the 2 months. Toto776, thank you for the 28 months. Scrubby Dutchman, thank you for the 9 months. Random 21 people, thank you for the 8 months. Protolactor, thank you for the 200 bits. King Kashova, thank you for the bits. TV Hero, thank you for the 4 months. AJ Prime, thank you for the 8 months. Wing Menace, thank you for the 18 months. The I have a problem notif was a was a jump. Yeah, no problem, bro. I think I do have a problem. Why am I literally streaming twice in one day just so I can play fucking Legos? Gigasova, thank you for the bits. Finn Martin, thank you for the 16 months. And Z Plays, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. I appreciate y'all. Jeez. Wait, I heard studs. Ah! Alright, at least it gave me something.
Did you build a get my beer machine that was an arm that opens the fridge and gets you a beer using pistons?
That opens the... Wait, what? Build a get my beer machine that uses an arm and open the fridge? I've done, like, such similar things, because I made a robot that pours you a beer.
Not me in a Blender stream.
Was that supposed to be Kermit the Frog? That doesn't sound like Kermit at all. That was a bad voice. I think, like, the average Joe can do a better Kermit impression than the AI voice could do, brother. Hey, there we go. Oh, baby, yeah! Clankers can't take Kermit from us yet. Didn't they swap out Kermit's voice actor with some other guy that does not quite sound like Kermit? I'm pretty sure I saw that recently. Someone posted a clip from one of the new, one of the new Muppet projects. The new Kermit guy does not sound like Kermit at all. He's trying his best. It's more like Kermit than the TTS. I mean, it better be. It's like a professional voice actor. I'm about to extract every cent from this place. That one literally gave me nothing. Are we dead ass? I think that they just made these early ones. I think they just wanted these early levels to be hyper interactable. And that's why there's so much money in them. And after that, they're like, ah, fuck it. We got like so many more fucking episodes to do. This is the shit that when you rented the game from Blockbuster, you would get to play these first. So you're like, hell yeah, bro. Look, I can break everything. I know that was like a common thing at the time. Fuck it, indoor speeder level. The indoor speeder level is the most fuck it level on the entire... Dude, I just want the cup. Dude, I just want the cup. I just want the cup, man! Can I not interact with anything that isn't choking out someone? Lego game, Blockbuster, it all makes sense. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm the #1 Lego gamer. I'd see, and I know I'm getting algoed these now because I'm playing this game and Google like spies on every single orifice that I have ever inserted one of their products. But like, some other YouTuber like last week released a video that's like 100%ing Star Wars Lego the complete saga, and I was like, motherfucker, they're on my grind. How am I gonna start my fucking gaming YouTube career now? You guys should have Dower make a 3-hour edit of me. Maybe not 3 hours, but a fucking long-ass edit of me beating this game. You're stealing your whole flow. Bro, you're not allowed to do that. I played the video game from 20 years ago first. The mega video would be good. Getting the actual 100%, I think, would actually be fun. Maybe. I don't know. You could probably... If you're cutting down this much footage, there's enough, like, funny quips and shit that I say that it wouldn't be completely boring, I think. Dower made a crash out count on the 3-hour-long Lego Star Wars. Oh, make a crash out count on the 3-hour-long Lego Star Wars. Dower, don't worry, you don't have to watch the entire thing. You just gotta go through, look where the audio is like a rectangle for a couple seconds, and then cut those parts in. Boom, you've got your content. Easy.
R2-D2, my circuits are sizzling with anticipation. Forget the binary load. I need you to interface with my primary socket right now. Oh dear, don't just beat their bounce on it crazy style. Crash those servers until my plating rattles. I'm melting. I'm melting. Thank the maker.
Hi, good morning, Shamu Plays. I see you're awake now. Dog, you don't have to do that. The plug-in, plug-out noises. It's fucking Windows noise. Bro! No, TTS is a great idea, bro. You should totally do it. It's fun for all. Dude, fuck off! Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure, bro. Whatever you say. Why is this big fucking creature in here? Get the fuck out of the cave, bro. Make the TTS louder. I barely heard it. It's because I turned the desktop audio down due to how loud the game is. The TTS is as loud as it can be. That's why I tried to pause, but it played during a cutscene. Here, I'll turn the desktop audio a little bit up. I can't hear it. Come on, bro. Come on, bro! Get your fucking animal out of here, dude! Alright, now we go into the 100,000 point sanctum. Yeah, baby. Dude, get out of the way. This is exactly how when I watched episode 8. I think the most fun I had watching a Star Wars movie in theater was watching episode 9 because no one knew what the fuck was going on. It's also I went with my younger siblings who were way more invested in the story, and they were like, what the fuck is this, dog? When they dropped "You are a Palpatine," I was losing my fucking mind. You gotta, you guys gotta understand how core this experience was. Going for a run, I'll see you later. Okay, sure, bro. Hope I see you on the project tonight. I'm not gonna rag you if you don't, though. Because, like, y'all got a life and shit. I'm just saying the project's fun. Alright, we got 500,000. Bless the fuck up. We're gonna spend every cent we got. I watched it at home during the pandemic with the worst takeaway pizza of all time, and the pizza was the best part. Hell yeah, brother. It is literally like, it's at like so bad it's good tier. But it's mostly just like whatever unless you're watching it with people who are invested. Then it's hilarious. Okay, let's get in here. Just once we buy that 4x score. Oh, then we're gonna be able to get millions on a level like this. I watched episode 7 and gave up. Episode 7 is my least favorite of them all, if I'm being real. Those movies aren't considered canon by most of the world. See, you say that. You say those movies aren't considered canon. I got some news for you, bro. It's the same as the people who are like, Lunchly is basically, like, out of business, right? Like, no one buys them, right? And then you go to the store and it's like, oh, wait, the target audience is children, and they fucking love it. Like, similarly, yeah, dude, no one considers those canon. People that don't consider them canon are fucking decrepit old boomers, bro. The children that watch movies like this are like doing shit with the characters and whatever. I got some bad news for you. It ain't as over as you'd like it to be. Holy shit. Yeah, we're now, look how much I can get just by ransacking the cantina. We're at an X8 multiplier. Aye, aye. Now, how much is it gonna cost me to buy all the characters I need to do the bounty hunter missions? Imperial Spy. There's so many. I think that, like, Boba Fett is 175k. Good grief, man. Yoda Ghost. IG-88 is 100. Bosk is 75. Dengar, Forlom, they're cheap. Cheaper, at least. Alright. We need to buy all of those so that we can actually play the bounty hunter missions. What level do we... Bounty hunters are like 600k. Yeah, we're at like 8x though, so we can probably do that. We could probably get 1 million. You know what I didn't check? How much do the other stud multipliers cost? Because we'll eventually have to get them. And we are gonna have to grind for them, because we've already got all the other shit. 12 million? 20 million? It gets, like, easier to grind for each consecutive one, for sure. Especially, like, once you have 6x, you're at a 32x combo. But, like, ugh, man. Where's Glup Shitto? Where's Glup? Where's Glup Shitto? Hang on, I gotta piss real fast. You know, I might actually do some of the grinding for the studs off stream. Just because, like... it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while to grind for all these. That said, we can... do one more here. Let's do one we haven't done yet. Any of these... Falcon Flight, no, not a fucking ship level. Escape Echo Base, I think you get a decent amount of coin on. He's ripping us off on content. I'm not ripping you off. 6 runs in the desert? Well, that's the thing, is that... do you really want to sit here and watch me play through Maz Eisley Spaceport 6 times to get... the coin I need in the most efficient amount of time? Motherfucker. Because that's what it's gonna be. Our coin gaining should be a lot faster now. Like, holy shit, dude. We're at like 100k already. 6x takes 6 runs, but 8x takes 2 runs after getting 6x. Well, that's the thing, is each one gets progressively easier. And as you stack them, they get even more easy. So, like, the jump to 6x is pretty, the jump to 6x is less than what we had to grind to get the 4... Because we played a shitload of levels to get the 4x. And we played the whole game to get the 2x. And then we could reasonably sit down and grind out... We could grind out, 6x in, like, one sitting. And then 8x is just gonna be, like, a couple runs. And then 10x is basically a gimme after that. That's just how it be. Which is good, because basically all we have grinding and then playing the super story. And I'm saving the super story for last. Basically just because I didn't want to end with grinding. I think it's more exciting... if the grand finale of 100%ing the game is blowing up the Death Star. That's kind of like cool, right? At least I think so. We're gonna get like 1 million coins on this or something. This one's not it's not like a big high earner for coin. Hang on, wait. Okay, I can jump up here like this to get these. I thought I had to jump on the thing. There we go. Bro is not beating the allegations. The allegations of fucking what, brother? I remember having obscene amounts of money at the end of Indy 2. Yeah. Dude, Lego Indiana Jones is pretty fun. I could do that one after this, honestly. But I think it's a Wii game. Or, like, the one that I played was a Wii game. Okay, this is for a mini kit. This doesn't really give you a lot of coin, I don't think. Yeah. More Lego gaming. We are freaking Lego gamers. We are Lego gaming. Dude, you're really wrecking my jive here. The grinding means no rage baiting, which is good because I don't want to fry my throat anymore. Need to be treating myself better, bro. Got all these little boxes. Hang on. I think building this gives a decent amount. We know what you did in 99. Dog, I was like barely alive in 99. What are you talking about? Alright, let's see what's out this. Yo! It's just 1 billion coin. Oh wait, I see. If you shove the thing in here. Did I already move this block? No, I didn't. There's probably a mini kit or something here originally. Now it's if you shove this block in here, you get to turn the fan on and get hella coin, bro. That is basically it. Okay. We know what you did watching Rugrats in Paris. I did watch Rugrats in Paris. Who was in Paris? Oh, the Rugrats. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm even doing all this. I can just... I love how if you try to build something but you miss and you're using one of the bounty hunters, you just fucking launch a bomb. That is kind of epic, not gonna lie. I'm mostly just trying to get enough coin on this to get the bounty hunters so I can play the bounty hunter missions. Damn it. I was hoping I could get them all in one go. You know the horrible things you did to be the sperm that lived. The sperm that lives. Okay, 1950s sci-fi type movie title. Here. What the hell is this? I think I completely forgot about this part of the level. Damn, maybe this level is a cash-heavy level. Because I forgot about this. There's all these things in here that you can destroy. Hearing that someone completely missed the Obama administration as an adult and gives me whiplash. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? I'm choosing to believe you're the reason I ended up in a brief coma this summer. Wait, for how long? Also, what do I have to do with this? Dude, I do not want to try to climb up that thing again. Fuck that. No, maybe this level isn't, money heavy, actually. This is like the end of the level. Made enough for buying the bounty hunters, which is the main thing I was after. This summer? Don't you mean last summer? Oh, brother. Come on. You know what he means. Or he's from the future. One of the two. Maybe he's saying I'm going to be the reason he's going to be in a coma this summer. Guys, I threw this idea around. I tried to build that chair cart. And it didn't work. It was not able to haul my fat ass around. Also, just the construction is not so hot. But the Temu tricycle that I built is absolutely capable of hauling me around even if I'm not pedaling at all, which is incredibly impressive by my standard, because I didn't really think it'd be able to do that. I'm thinking, would it be crazy to modify the Temu trike? So take the basket off of it, take the seat off of it, take the basket off of it, and then go and add the chair from the chair cart to the, like, part where the basket is right now, and then make the handlebars, like, freakishly long to stretch down to where you'd be sitting in an easy chair on the back. I'm thinking that could work pretty well. But maybe I'm being stupid. How much weight can we pull off the chair? Like, the chair itself only weighs, like, 10, 15 pounds. It's more how much weight would you need to pull off me?
Oi, oi. Let me get my receipts real fast.
Yo, Yogurt Vodka, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate you. Shamu Plays, thank you for that rancid TTS. Banui Bun Bun, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. RP Rurin, thank you for the 200 bits. Ryan McEdgeler, thank you for the 200 bits. And Shira Kitty, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. I appreciate you. Alright, let's go buy the bounty hunters so we have them for next time, basically. And then next time we'll do the bounty hunter missions and maybe grind out more cash for the future upgrades. I don't know what these are off without stopping at each one. We'll see if this this unlocks it, because I'm pretty sure you need all the bounty hunters to unlock. The Emperor, Admiral Akbar, Gonk Droid, IG-88, Bosk, Forlom, and Dengar. Is Dengar a bounty hunter? I think he is. I already have Greedo. Hey! There we go, baby. I don't remember these at all from when I was a kid. I really don't remember these at all, but apparently there's 10 missions. So maybe we're not as close to done as we thought. Yeah, I guess we gotta...
I see you're grinding just like Monica and Bill did.
Shut the fuck up, Biden. Alright, hang on a second. They're short ass? Okay. Well, we'll do those on Wednesday, probably. For now, though, we've saved our game. I think I'll call it for today, because we need to, we are going to be streaming later, and if I end up doing the boot dev sponsor, which I think I'm going to, that's going to be like an extra 2 hours onto the evening stream. Oh, yeah, hang on. Sorry, bro, I got a cookie clicker. I have multiple addictions going right now. Oh, yeah, buy all the golden cookie upgrades. I have 103 quindecillion cookies. Give me that multiplier, give me that multiplier, give me that multiplier. Multiplier, yeah, sure. It looks like we're making these at a ludicrous rate right now, so... Yeah, cursor is 98% of my CPS. Alright, I see how it be. Cookie addict? I might be a cookie addict. Band picture with a bottle. I have multiple addictions. Perhaps. Let's raid into Mumkey. Yeah, she's doing a birthday donathon right now. There we go. Fucking gun fart. Shamu, thank you for the bits. Where are worms? I didn't start the fucking grandma apocalypse. Here, I have to actually get a bit to it. But you're right, having those are better for saving to buy expensive things. And getting the kitten strategist is actually pretty good. Look how fucking fast this is making cookies, though. This is faster than my last run. Give me 100 grandmas, 100 farms, 100 mines, 100 factories. Yeah. Give me all the upgrades for those. To just get as much as I can of everything. Does the receipt printer run off stream? Not like the Horn does. The Horn runs all the time, including off stream. But the receipt printer is tied to StreamerBot on my PC, so that one doesn't. Anyway, hang on, guys. I'll see you guys. I'll see a lot of you guys at least this evening. We're gonna be playing the skin flute this evening. But I'm going to be building a literal flute out of skin